Elementary. My name is Kelsey Coffey, and I am a senior up at the high school at Camden County High School, and I'm so delighted to be here with you all again today. Some of you may remember me from speaking at your Black History Month program. I gave you guys 3 tips on how to be a history maker. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. My job here today is to uplift you, is to motivate you, to inspire you, to do the very best you can on your Georgia Milestones test. So are you ready? Yeah! So now how many of you guys like superheroes? Superheroes. Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, Catwoman. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you. Well, I am here to remind all of you that there is a superhero that lives within each and every one of you. So today I'm going to provide you with 3 tips on how to unlock your supernatural brain powers. So who's ready? You're ready? Okay, so everyone put up your number 1 for tip number 1. Tip number 1 is to eat a good breakfast and get rest. You can put your ones down. Eat a good breakfast and get rest. Even superheroes need time to relax and recharge. Your food, what you drink, your rest, all of those things are the fuel that helps you activate all of your supernatural brain powers. So now how many of you guys know how important it is for you to drink water on test day? Yes, it is very important for you to drink water on test day. Over 70% of our bodies is made of water. We need water for every single function in our lives, for walking, for talking, for thinking. So we have to make sure that we stay hydrated so our brains can perform at their best for your test. On test day, you don't want to worry about how hungry you are, how sleepy you are, how thirsty you are. You want to make sure that you have everything that you need and that you're well nourished for your test. So everyone put up your number 2s for tip number 2. Say tip number 2. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hands down. Tip number 2 is to stay relaxed. You have to stay relaxed. You all know the material. You all know it. You have some of the best teachers in the county. I am sure that you know the material. You have done review sessions. You have done practice tests. You have done everything that you need in order to be successful for this test. These tests are not made to trick you. They aren't. They are only made to prove how much you know. This is just saying you can master the basic skills in order for you to move on to the next grade level. So if you're a 3rd grader, who's a 3rd grader in here? 3rd graders? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hands down. So if you're a 3rd grader, you're taking this test to prove, I know all this material, I got it. I'm ready for the 4th grade. Where are all your 4th graders? All the 4th graders. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So you guys are ready and prepared to be 5th graders after you take this test. And all of my 5th graders, the big kids, oh my gosh, well, you guys are going to be ready for middle school after you take this test. That is the purpose of you taking this test. You can put your hands down. I see some people are excited about going to middle school. That is the purpose of you getting this test. I know you got this. So I want everybody to say, I got this. Absolutely. And as a veteran test taker, I've been taking tests for a really long time. The key to taking tests is to slow down and read each question carefully. I want you guys to say this with me. Say, let it flow. Let it flow. You gotta let it flow whenever you're taking your test. You shouldn't be in a rush. You shouldn't be in a hurry. You need to make sure that you're going through each and every answer choice. And when you think that you've taken your time, you go back and you go and check your answers to make sure that you got the correct answer. So who's going to let it flow? Y'all going to let it flow? Awesome, awesome, awesome. So now we're going to move on to tip number 3. Everybody say tip number 3. All right, tip number 3 is I want you all to remember that you are more than your test score. Okay, you are so much more than this test score. Each of you are strong, you're brilliant, you're smart, and you can conquer the world. Okay? Each of you are a superhero in your own right. Your parents, your teachers, and even me, all we want to see is you do your best. So it doesn't matter what your score is as long as you are doing your personal best. When I look out at this crowd, I see future professionals, future adult citizens, future community leaders. All of these gifts and talents that you have, these cannot be measured by the test that you're about to take. This test, this is just something that you have to do. It's one step in your journey. So make sure that you're just doing your personal best and to prove to everybody that you're ready to move on to the next grade level. Can I let you guys in on a secret? Okay, I'm gonna let you guys in on a secret. I'm gonna let you guys in. So, life is full of tests. And I'm not just talking about the tests that are in the classroom, because you're gonna have a lot more of those. I'm talking about the tests that happen outside of the classroom. Eventually, you guys are going to be tested based on who you are, based on your beliefs, based on your ideas, and you have to make sure to stay true to yourself. So as you are getting focused and you're being determined and you're working hard, all of these skills that you're learning at Kingsland Elementary, preparing you for that Georgia Milestones test, those are going to help you later on in life. These choices, these decisions, your study habits, every practice that you do, this is all preparing you for your future, okay? So I want you guys to remember that. So now we're going to have to go all the way back to tip number 1. We're going to go over our tips again. So everyone say tip number 1. Tip number 1 is to eat a good breakfast and do what? Get rest. Awesome. Tip number 2. Yes, it is to stay relaxed and do what? Let it flow. Let it flow. And tip number 3 is to remember that you are more than your what? You are more than your test score. Boys and girls, now I think it's a great time for us just to give a huge round of applause to the people who help you, your teachers. Give a huge hand to your teachers. Yes. We love your teachers. Awesome. Okay, I think that's enough. They feel your love. They feel your love. Yes, thank you so much to our incredible teachers as a student in this school system. Ever since being at Sugar Mill Elementary and being a daughter of an educator, I know how much work your teachers put into making sure that you all are prepared for this test. And their teaching skills are not even measured by your test scores, because we already know that you're going to do great. We already know that. But being a good teacher is really about touching lives. And I know that each and every one of you, I'm sure, has a special teacher that has touched your life. So always remember just to be kind to your teachers, especially during this testing time, because they're always, just going through a lot. Alrighty. So now before I go, I have a fun exercise for everyone to try. We can stay seated. It's only going to take 10 seconds, okay? I want everyone to think of their favorite superhero in your head. Think of them in your head. Okay, close your eyes. You got your favorite superhero? Okay, now I want you to strike that pose that the superhero does. I want you to show your muscles. I want you to just be, oh yes, for 10 seconds. Are you ready? Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. So I want you guys to do that on test day to make sure that you are ready, that you are prepared. Thank you so much, Dr. Ellis, for inviting me, and go Kingsland Elementary.